Hello. More die in the dungeon today. I'm thinking about potentially, if my computer can handle it, playing Infra next weekend, which is a game where you are like a city inspector and you're inspecting infrastructure, but there's a whole story and stuff, which I played about 4 years ago now. 4.5 really. But I don't remember all that much of it. And given that I am majoring in civil engineering, I think that it would be fun to go back in and see what it got right, what it got wrong, you know. Regardless, today it's die in the dungeon time. And yesterday I did Cinder. This time I will do Lizver or Lysver. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. And if I remember correctly, the difference is the shape of the backpack. And also the starting thing. So, Cinder has extra draws and an extra energy every so many draws, like 15 I think. This one, at the start of the battle, I gain Poisonous. Which applies poison to a random enemy at the start of the turn. And so that's what this is here. Yeah, so the shape of the backpack is bigger. I can just go ahead and kill here. And I will explain as I continue on. Now what does my bag look like? I think I want another block. Let's take the event tile and see what I get. 2 offensive, 2 defensive, or +1 extra value after use. I don't remember if Grow has the ability to carry between fights. If it does, that's kind of incredible. But I think I'll take between 2 offensive relics. This could be interesting. The Copper Balance. If 3 or more dice on the board have different face values, deal 2 damage. And I don't think I'm ever gonna do or be able to complete Shiny Stone. So I guess I'll go for Copper Balance. Alright, so here, if I kill this guy in 1 turn, which I cannot do, I can kill this dude in 1 turn. But if I do that, well, I can kill you in 1 turn and block for the full amount, because the poison should kill. Yes. And then, that is enough to kill. Very good. I might just take another boost, to be honest. Go to the forge tile, see what I get. I think I'm gonna go ahead and up the value of this dice. And I could redistribute faces, but I don't have any reason to at the moment. If I get a relic that makes it beneficial, then I would, but right now I don't. Increase max HP. Face values of 3 are worthwhile here. Interesting. I believe the dopamine munchable is better. If I can stay at full health, I just repeatedly gain max HP. You deal 3 damage to a random enemy when you die. So I would like to kill you, I think. But if I do that, then I can't kill either of them at the moment. Now that I'm looking at it closer. So I think I'm just going to block. And this dude died of the poison. And this dude is going to die just straight. And then phase 2, because it's an elite battle, so there's 2 waves. Let's see. I would like to kill this guy and block. Can I do that? No. Then I need to if I do this, you do die due to the poison. And I only take 1 damage. Let's go ahead and do it. And then I want to heal before the end of the fight. So let's go ahead and do that. And you're going to take some damage from poison. And then you're dead. Nice. Dice with their first face active get +3 extra value. Or gain 3 lucky. I'll take the extra value on the first face, which actually makes D4s more valuable. I do not want that. I will take the energy potion though. Let's redistribute the faces of a dice because first face gets extra value. Well, I think it actually doesn't matter. Either way, it averages out. Let's just increase max HP and move on to a relic. Dice with the heavy property get +1 extra value each turn they stay locked on the board. Don't have anything with heavy at the moment, but that could be interesting. Do I want retry on a dice? I don't think I do. And well, double dip could be interesting. I'll go ahead and put that on and then just leave. No harm in not doing it. Choose between 3 uncommon dice. Obtain Twin Scrolls Relic. Get battle rewards. I'll go ahead and try to heal him. Get this relic. So for every pair of 2s on the board, Every dice gets +1 extra value. Well, I only have 1, 2 at the moment. This is actually your first phase, so you have +3. Let's go ahead and set up this. This will kill you and block for enough, so let's go ahead and do it. And then I can't block here, which is a shame. I'm dealing 16 damage, which is enough to kill this dude. So I'll go ahead and do it. Take a little bit of damage. I'm hoping I do get a heal. And then I could block and attack. Very good. Let's go to the elite tile. You're dealing 8 damage. Well, I could block and deal a little bit, so I guess let's do that. And then can't block here. I can do a good amount of damage though. No matter what I do, I'm going to be left in a situation where one of them lives. And I'm no longer at full health, which does suck. But there's not much I can do about it. And you're dead. Elite or not elite, sorry. Second phase. Okay. So this blocks for enough and deals 5 damage. This blocks for enough, but I can't do anything else. Although you are getting poison over time. Let's go ahead and heal. And actually, I might not be able to heal at the same time as this. Yeah, so this should kill because of the poison. Yes? Yes. Okay, good. Now. Yes, please. Dice with all base values equal gain extra value. And if I combine that with 2s, I get even more extra value. So I need to start redistributing dice. And I should have taken a potion there instead of skipping it, but it's whatever. Alright, let's start by upgrading this to be nothing but 2. Then I want to redistribute let's go with this dice to also be nothing but 2. And this dice to also be all 2. I can't redistribute the healing dice. But I can redistribute these. Whoops. And then I'm a bit worried about redistributing these 2 dice because I'm just getting lower value out of them, I think, in the long run. So I'm gonna go ahead and just leave here, I think. Go to the boss, or not the boss, the elite fight. Or is this even an elite fight? I don't know. I can't tell. Whatever. Let's see here. If I kill this dude, I can block everything. Very good. And then actually, I want this on the other side. Well, I could kill one person, but I don't think I can kill both. Which kind of sucks. I can kill this dude and block for 5. Which I guess is better than the alternative. So I took 1 health. I do need to heal that back before the end to still get the extra max health. But it shouldn't be hard. Like so. Let's take the block potion. Never know when you might need one. I can actually redistribute faces on this dice to be nothing but 4s, and I will, because you still get the bonus. You still get the +2 bonus, even though it doesn't contribute to this. So then, applies 3 thorns to player, deals 3 damage to a random enemy. So immediately I noticed that I cannot block for enough, which is a real shame. In the absence of blocking, I guess I just hit somebody and then block for as much of it as I can, which is 6 in this case. You are healing. I can just block everything. Three thorns to the player, 3 thorns to a random enemy. So I want to not kill you if possible. Although it seems that the way I'm playing this at the moment is that I'm not actually hitting this dude. I'm just having him be poisoned. Which is not the most effective strategy, but eventually it would work out. And you're gonna die to the poison anyway. So let's just kill you. And then, I guess, block for some. And heal, I guess, because why not? Three poison, 3 thorns. Okay, they're both beneficial. So let's hit one of them. And I am poisoned currently. And because it's at the start of my turn instead of the end of the enemy's, it is blocked. Or it is not blocked, rather. Which is a shame. I heal 20 damage here. Honestly, I think here that is the best option because now I just win this turn. Oh shoot. I didn't realize that the other guys already or still had stuff. I'm kind of dumb for that. Let's go ahead and heal HP and then move on to the next floor. Alright. So if I place a dice on all 3 of these slots, this dude's attack gets halved. So it is beneficial to do so even if it does nothing. Although here there's no way for me to block all the damage anyway, so I guess I'll just do this. Hello, Surfcaster. Can I just kill this guy straight up? Yes. Alright. This is a lot of damage coming in. And I want to kill this dude first if possible. I can kill him this round. I think that is the best move. Even though I do take damage from the other guy. Because I can heal it back here. I'm actually going to go ahead and I can't heal it back all. I can't heal it all back. So I think I'm gonna block here actually instead of heal. And then try to heal this turn. I don't have a dice to heal with. That is a shame. But I can just kill, so it's fine. I just won't get the +1 max HP. I'm gonna try the puncture attack. I mean, it is just better than a regular dice. Let's go ahead and choose a relic. At the end of the battle, increase max HP. Place first mob with 1. I don't know what that means. Or get dice, or all dice get +1 extra value for every dice with an even face on the board. Well, that does go hand in hand with the values of 2. So I will take it. Here I want to connect this to this because it doubles. And in fact, this would kill this guy and block for enough, so I'm gonna actually heal here. And I could get another puncture attack. I don't know if I'm going to, though. I don't think it's worth it. I think, honestly, a block is worth it here. I do need more block, although I wish it was a D6 instead of a D8. Because D8s cost an extra energy. Alright. So, I can deal enough damage to kill anybody in one hit. That is good to know. If I do that, though, I do take damage. If I do this and play this instead, I do not deal enough damage. But I do block for enough. So go ahead and do that. Here I can't attack. So I guess I'm just gonna block. And just keep doing that, I guess. I can go ahead and kill this dude, block for this dude. And you should die here. Very good. Increase +2 to all faces from a selected silver dice. That's actually incredible, but it does remove the 2 synergy. This is awful. And so is this. And since I have to choose one, I guess I'm doing this. And I guess this is becoming only 4s. None of them are blocking, so I'm not going to use this dice. If I do this, I block for 9. That's not enough, but I can still buff it. Now I'm blocking for 12, and that is enough, so I'm just going to kill this guy. And then I'm going to see if it's possible to kill this guy. It might be, it's not. Okay, but it is a substantial amount of damage, and... Or you do die to the poison, yeah. Then you should be easy enough. Gonna go ahead and skip here. Fine, I guess. Nothing detrimental, but nothing great. The bee. I hate the bee. But it's fine because I still have the doubling from these things. So here, if I kill this dude, I take 3 damage here. So then I don't think it's worth it. If I do this instead, I still don't block for enough because somebody lives. So then I think it is better to just do this and take the hit of 3. If I do this, I do block for enough, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I would like to heal, if possible. I don't think I can bridge the gap here. I don't have enough energy. So it's actually detrimental to me to try. I'm going to go ahead and block and just heal here. And this turn I can reach across. And that is what I will do, and deal twice the damage I need to. Toxic is actually really good for this build. And I'm gonna just go ahead and leave now. Alright. Let's see here. So I could just kill this dude. And if I do that, I do in fact block for enough. How did I just take damage? I'm not even sure. But it's fine. I should be able to heal it back. Keyword is, in fact, should. Pointy deals damage to the player. Yes, yes, yes. So this is actually bad dice now. The pointing modifier is bad. I didn't realize I had gotten it. Okay, so then... Well, nothing that I do is actually going to let me block for enough. So I could roll this. That was an awful roll. Rolled Snake Eyes. That's incredible. Okay. But it is enough. And in fact, I think I can do this, because it is only 1 damage to the player. Yeah. And then you're gonna die regardless because of the poison, so I can just focus on you, and I think I should be able to kill you here. Oh, easily. Dice with face value of 1 cost 0 energy is good, although I don't have any... Or I don't have many dice with face values of 1 are possible. Let's redistribute the value of a dice because I want even faces, yes? So let's do that. This is the Queen Bee. So, the funny thing about this is... if I put something here, because it's affected by 2 honeys, it gets quadrupled. And then... I can also buff it like so. But mostly I just want the block. If I do this, I block for enough. If I do this, I don't. I suppose I could just deal extra damage and roll this for the block. It's enough. So we do this instead. And deal 80 damage. Alright. So this would be good if I had actually literally anything at all. Well, the damage of pointy goes through before the block. That's unfortunate. Yeah, you cost 0. Okay, so this now gets octupled. Now I do also need block here. That is enough block. So that's actually decahextupled? Is that the word? I'm not sure, but I had 4 honeys pointing at it. If I do something like this, this is now affected by 3. So you die, but I do also need to block, which I can do. I need to deal with these guys now, but that shouldn't be too difficult. Now, though, the honey is just straight up a detriment, so I want to get rid of it as much as possible. Something like this, I think. I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter if it gets the job done. Actually, I do need to block for some. I'm blocking for 11 here, which means that I would take 7 damage. If I instead attacked, do I kill this guy? I do. Which means that I'm taking 8 damage. I got Fortify and not block. Okay, well that sucks. I will block though. Oh, I should have taken the energy potion. I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm kind of dumb for that one. Whatever. You are dead regardless due to poison. If I attack you, you're not quite dead yet, but I can at least block. Oh, you're dead. I don't know how you died, but okay. -1 energy cost to block dice. Yes, please. I do need that. Already on the last floor. We'll see how I feel after this run ends if I want to start up a second run. Probably not, but you never know. I cannot kill. That is a shame. But I can deal a bunch of damage and also block for enough. So that's a good replacement. Here I might be able to kill. Yes, I can. Very nice. I don't think I want that. So, this is certainly a shame, because I don't think I can kill and block for enough. So maybe I should just deal damage and block for enough. If I do this, I do that. So yeah, let's go. I think it's better to kill this dude. Well, I think it's actually better to kill this guy. So let's kill him. And then... I don't block for enough here. Is it possible to block for enough? That's the question. I don't think it is. I think I have to take 1 damage. Now I want to deal with this dude. While also blocking, of course. And... keep whacking away at him. Is it possible to do better? If I do this, is it more? No, it's the same amount. Well, that's a shame. Can block, though. For... 11, which is enough. So I guess I'm just gonna hit you for this. Kill you this turn. I could upgrade the well, can I actually upgrade this dice? No, I can't. Let's upgrade that dice. So it'll be all 4s, and then I also want to... I want to make this dice's values even. Like so. And is there anything else I need to edit to make it even? Can't edit the healing dice. So no. Oh, Star Yo-Yo is incredible. And I don't have anything with the heavy value, so I'll just save the rest of my money. But now, if I deal excess damage to a guy, it gets dealt the next guy. For example, this dude took damage despite not being targeted. I don't think it's possible for me to block for enough, which is unfortunate. So I think it's better I can't kill you either. So I guess I'm just gonna block for as much as I can. And just, kill this dude. And then... kill this guy. Energy. That's what I like to see. There's 2 of these now. But I only need 1. I'd like to get rid of this guy as fast as possible. Which actually I can do quite easily. In fact, I killed 2 people with that. And go ahead and kill this guy as well. Max HP at end of every battle. Nice. A hollow, that's incredible. On my blocking dice, please. Thank you. I think that'll be it. Go and rest. And let's heal. And take the unknown tile. Remove the properties from a dice, please. And let's remove the properties from that dice so that I no longer take damage when I play it. And now it's time for a fight. Let's just see what happens. Quite a lot. And I can just do the same thing again. And you're dead. I don't even know how you died. But okay. This would actually go crazy. I'm gonna take it, yeah. I think there's a decent chance that I actually win this. So let's give it a go. This is the last guy, the final boss. I think. Or is this floor 2? I honestly don't even remember. I think it's the last guy, but it might be floor 2. I don't know. Either way. I do not have any block here. Or I do, but not enough, I mean. It's fine though, it's only 1 damage. And then... I am slowly whittling this guy down. I could actually heal. Maybe I should have saved that, though. Might as well actually use this. No shot that I just got 3 1s on that. I die here. And I don't think there's anything I can even do about it. Because nothing helps adjacency. Well, shoot, man. It's 101, and this would be 47 plus 48, which adds up to 95. But wait, I deal half my block to the enemy at the end of my turn, which should add up to exactly 101. I might have won this. Don't even know what happened there. Where'd the block go? I'm a bit confused, but whatever. Alright, well, I think that's going to be it for the stream because my throat is starting to hurt. Hope you had a good one. And I'll see you next weekend, possibly with Infra. See you around. Goodbye.